Hi everyone, my name is Kyla. Welcome to my platform, Conjured Pink. I am going to be doing a general message for you guys this week. If you want to see the elemental readings, go check out my Patreon on my diamond tier. I don't post any content on any other tier except diamond at this time. What else? If you want to work with me personally, you can go to conjuredpink.com. All of the information is going to be in the description box. If you want to work with me personally. And what else? I think that's it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for your support. So, I'm meditating, right? Like, I was trying to do a meditation moment before I got into the cards, and all I could think was Judgment. Like, Judgment tarot card. Now, that could mean a number of things. But this one's so interesting to me because it feels like a judgment day that you don't see coming. Not quite a tower moment, more just a test of nobility or just a test of character. This energy is just, it's testing you. It's just, what are you made of? You know, that's the kind of week that we're having. What are you made of? Did you learn the lessons that this year tried to teach you? Is how I want to say it. Have you learned the lessons maybe the past 3 or 4 years have been trying to teach you? It feels kind of dramatic, but it doesn't feel like something bad could happen. What I could see is you having to pivot. Okay, I don't want to say that. Like your trajectory pivoting a bit and you being confused by it. Or you being like, okay, I didn't see that coming. It seems like a week that could be full of really positive surprises, but I don't think it's in the most exciting package. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may perceive it as a bad thing, but it's not something that's actually going to have a profound impact unless you just don't handle it. Like, unless you don't face it. If you try to cower from the moment, then it's knocking you back. If you're not trying to cower from the moment, you're able to meet it very, very well. And it's going to be like a surprise to you. Excuse me. It's going to be kind of a surprise to you because it may pull something out of you that you didn't realize you had developed as well as you did, right? Like a gift, or, you know, maybe you didn't realize you were as resilient as you are. And then all of a sudden, here you are, and in your resilience, you've increased your resourcefulness. I mean, it could be anything, right? It's personal to you guys. That's just what I'm getting. I think by the end of the week, you're going to be very proud of yourself, or you're going to, I want to say, get a reward for showing up the right way. But the reward might just be that you were able to navigate the situation. I think it's deeper than that. But I'm just saying, if that's what it is, you know, don't be like, well, Kyle told me I'd get something if I did this. Hold on. Okay. I think that's going to be it for the meditation. That's all that's coming through right now. If I seem kind of low energy, it's not y'all. I love y'all. I don't even know what it is. I think I might be tired. I'm trying to see if I push myself. I'm definitely not sick. I haven't even been around people for a few days. I think I might be dehydrated. Anyway, y'all know me. Gotta get my incense. Hold on. Please light. Okay. Let's get into the card stuffs. Did it? Oh, it did. Okay. Oh, okay. Cards falling on. Just keep it out here. I don't really want too many of these cards, but we'll do it. Spirit, what message do you have? trying to tell you. Y'all are just like tapped in and you're not trying. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this upright just to see it. I have 3 oracle cards. This is the energy oracle deck. I don't have the box on me right now. But this is Healer of the Ages, 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, and then Angel of Balance. I'm going to clarify this a little more. Because I've noticed with me in oracle cards, like I'll go into the meanings and then it'll just be some other shit. So we got to keep it focused. I already know how you do. I will say immediately though, this may be a more emotionally pivotal week than anything, right? I thought I was going to say more. Okay. All right. Yeah, look at that. I mean, it's good cards. Like, we're not even... Okay, see, these cards didn't come out. At the bottom, I have walking away from this deck. It's kind of what it sounds like. And then I have the devil at the bottom of the deck. They didn't come out. So I'm not necessarily paying attention to that as the main message of the reading, but I'm noticing that the energies are there, right? That's giving me like, maybe you're scared of a move you have to make, or there's just something that would have otherwise intimidated you, but you're able to move forward. But again, thinking about emotionally pivoting, I'm looking at these cards and I'm like, you could be faced with a situation from the past. Now, Mercury retrograde starts next week. We're in the shadow period, so that wouldn't completely surprise me. But I don't really know if it's a past situation. It's more like the culmination of past actions coming, facing you right now, and you're like, whoo, okay, what do I do? But you're growing through something. There's maybe a level of maturity in the way that you're able to accept what's going on. Or maybe there's a higher understanding of the situation where, like, for example, right? Let's say something happens where it's like a car accident, like your car gets messed up, right? You're fine. But you're concerned about, how am I going to pay for it? It's like you come up with a solution, or you find out how to get the money, or you're just like, oh, this is my sign to make this change. You make this change, and all of a sudden you're gifted a new car. I mean, it could be that dramatic. But this is what I was talking about. Oh, okay, thank you. That's connecting something for me. Like what I was saying about the reward energy, like making the right decisions to move forward, to pivot, could result in you being rewarded for that. It seems like something that has an available solution that otherwise you might not have seen had it been earlier this year, had it been this time last year, 2, 3, 4 years ago. You understand what I'm saying? You know what to do. And it's like at the tip of your tongue, like you could just call on it. But you're not used to this. That is so funny, because what did you do, babe? That's so funny. I'm going to show you the cards. I don't even know if I said anything that relates to the cards. So let me look at the damn cards. Anyway, Magician, Strength, 3 of Wands. We have the World and the Queen of Wands. I actually can't tell which of these were on top. Pay no attention to me. Oh my God, that is so embarrassing. I'm not editing it out. I don't know which one came first. Yo. Okay, we're back. So based on the cards, in relation to what I said, it gives me the same energy, right? You're trying to figure out what to do. You have to do something, but you're able to move forward confidently. You're looking at all your options, trying to figure out where you're going to go. You have the World. I want to mention these are travel cards right here, okay? These are things that, these are cards that make me think like you're traveling, like getting in a plane, getting in a car, that kind of a thing. So maybe it's a quick pivot. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you are, maybe you didn't plan on moving, but you've been thinking about moving, or it had been a theme in your mind and you're just like, I don't really want to do that. Sorry if you hear these candles crackling when y'all talking to me. Maybe you were thinking about moving and you just didn't see it for yourself, or you don't know why. You didn't think about why it would be relevant, that kind of a thing, and then it just shows itself. It could also just mean travel. Whatever it is, though, there is movement in the cards. So, if this is not a physical move, and I think it is a physical move in the sense that it's something you're doing in real life. But when I say physical, I mean like picking up your stuff, going somewhere else. It's just a really, really major, I keep thinking career for y'all. I really do. Major career shift. You might, I don't really get that you're going to like quit your job so much as you might have a job opportunity, or you might create a lane for yourself, or just go for something. Yeah. Obviously, we have my character cards usually relate specifically to people. There might be a key fire sign in your life. If it's not necessarily about their sign, it's witchy ass energy. Queen of Wands is like the witchiest card in the deck to me. One of the witchiest cards in the deck. I think all of them can get real witchy. But yeah, that's like a classic. I mean, the black cat and everything, it does it for me. I want to clarify some things, and I'm not sure what I want to clarify. But I think we got the gist out. I'm looking at this devil and this walking away. Please, 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 if you run into a situation that makes you freeze up, I want you to be highly aware that that's probably evidence of a moment you know exactly how to handle. And it's one of those things where you don't know how to handle it, or you don't know that you know how to handle it until you're in it. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you're dealing with a situation you've never dealt with before, you don't find out what you're made of till the moment. I just think you find out what you're made of. And if you have that scary moment, then just handle it. It also could be something happening that you were scared of happening, and then it happens, and all of a sudden you find a really good solution for it, and you're like, wow, I thought this was the end of the world, and I just ate that. You're handling it. I'm going to use the same deck, because I only have 5 cards out here, and then if I need another one, I'll pull another one out. I want to look at, let's go in order. I want to look at Healer of the Ages, because this is going to speak to like what's being healed. The Ace of Wands isn't always sexual energy, okay? To me, anyway. But I have it here. I have the Ace of Wands and the 8 of Cups here. I also have the 3 of Pentacles. I don't know why that sexual energy bit came up. You might be like conjuring up like a lot of sexual energy. So this could look like you being in the mood. That's so funny. It just relates to something I was thinking about today. But you could be very, very in the mood. And you need that energy in particular to walk away from something. I know how that sounds. I don't know how much I can say on YouTube. And I know I'm going to say it crazy. So let me try to say it another way. Just be conscious of the way that you are utilizing your sexual energy. Be conscious of the way that you're giving it away. Be conscious of the way, you don't have to be giving it away to somebody. You know, maybe you're watching some things you shouldn't watch. Maybe in that moment that you want to watch something, you should be doing something else. Some of you guys are going to learn about like sexual alchemy, so to speak, right? But in general, just how to focus your energy to clear something, right? Sexual healing, right? That could be a real thing. That could be a real thing. And it might be a thing that supports you in healing your relationships with people. It could also be something that's used to heal like family wounds, generational wounds. Okay. You're just figuring out how to use your energy in a whole new way, but it's to help you get away from something. I want to see what that's about. Something in particular too. Yeah. Again, I have this 5 of Pentacles here. That's a straight up loss. That's a straight up loss. When I'm looking at the Justice card, it's fine. Like, that's a straight up loss, but it's okay. And you're walking away from something that doesn't serve you. And it's because you've conjured up this energy to do it in a way that actually looks up for you. I have the baby to this, which is the 6 of Pentacles right underneath. Okay. I don't know why I call it the baby. Maybe because of Venus energies, but yeah. All that karma. We talking karma. Hold on. Karmic healing, if you will. It's just you didn't know it was in you. You didn't know it was in you. Actually, I'm going to leave this out. Let's go on to Angel of Balance. For some reason, it's calling me specifically. I feel like that's moving towards... Like, that's what we're moving towards. Why are you rejecting help? Okay. Here you go. Yeah, look at that, man. Okay. I have the Knight of Cups, 4 Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune just fell out. At the bottom of the deck, I do have the Lovers. I don't know if I really want to pull that out, but it's interesting. Isn't it? It's interesting how... It's like, the way I want to say it, it's like maybe you're being offered something or offered an opportunity and you're just like, no, I don't want it. Because you want to stand your ground, right? But we're talking about this loss. Maybe you needed this so you could have this. And this is the balancing out. The fact that you have a chance to have something new, do something new. It's almost like something can wipe the slate for you right now. And you're like, I don't want that. Because you don't want the consequences. But it's like you're literally getting handed an opportunity to erase a karmic debt. If it freaks you out, it freaks you out, right? But still show up, like show up for the occasion. And if you can do that, if you see that opportunity to stand up as a gift and not something to be scared of or protect yourself against, but to just go through, you don't even have to know the tarot. I love that because you could look at this card and you could be like, oh yeah, I want that. You don't even need to know the tarot. That look good. It could directly lead to love if we're just going to go that route. But regardless, it's something that's so incredibly aligned for you that you're like, wow. The divine really does work like that. The universe really does work like that. Yeah, boo. That's what we're trying to tell you. Let's look at the Magician card. This ain't going to be too much longer. What else is there to say? Magician card, Death. Look, I'm trying to tell you. It's like straight alchemy energy. It's just like, don't trip. There is nothing to trip about this week. I don't care if anything happens that you feel like you should trip about. There's nothing to trip about this week. The only thing that I would quote unquote trip about is doing whatever you can to like avoid facing it. I really want to recommend that if you are having a freak out, just have it. Just have it. Time it. Be like, okay, I got the next 3, 4, 5 hours of freak out. Maybe you freak out, go take a nap, wake up, back in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be something like that. But you have the solution available. So just move the emotion out. And then be like, okay, what do I do? And I'm telling you, you're going to have a solution right there. I want to clarify this 3 of Wands and World together, actually. Again, if you're dealing with the Queen of Wands, it doesn't have to be a fire sign, obviously. But it could be somebody who just has something for you. If this isn't your energy, This could be somebody who has something for you, or who could just help you find your way forward. Tell me about the Three of Wands and the World. Here we motherfucking go. More cards that look like what the fuck they are. Ooh, I shouldn't be cussing this much. Emperor and Four of Wands. I mean, I might as well have kept out the Lovers, babe. What else? That's what you're headed towards and you're scared? That's somebody who can provide. That's somebody who helps you establish a good home. If it's just you, that's you stepping into an energy where you're able to be the boss of your own life, where you're able to maintain the life that you want, have the home and the stability and whatever that you want. Do you know how much of a blessing stability is right now? Look at the world, babe. A huge blessing. Yeah, I mean, you have this and you have a Queen of Wands. They could go together, in my opinion. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I do every time. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands. It really just seems like not an easy week, but just a rewarding week. Judgment Day, Judgment energy. Oh, see how that connects to that? Whatchamacallit? Man, stop playing with me. I love when spirit backs me up. What'd I say? Mind you, the sun is at the bottom, y'all. Like, what? That's gorgeous. Nothing bad to say. Oh, there's your pair. Listen, you could be scary this week if you want to. It's giving good. It's giving things happening in your favor. Just show up. Just show up. Show up, show up, show up, show up. I cannot say that enough. Shameless plug. Y'all know how many Reikis I got on my Patreon? Do y'all know how many Reikis are available on YouTube? Help get yourself some energy. Do something to help support whatever you're going through. There's a lot of support available. It is clearly at minimum in the stars in some way. There's some type of energy going on this week, if you resonate with this, that is supporting you just bossing up. It's a boss up. It's karmic, y'all. It's like karmic closing. Closure. Let's get some advice. Hold on. Let's use this deck. Thank you guys for your support and your patience today. It's a late submission. Use your mind wisely. I'd read this, but I don't feel like it. It's basically what you think. Use your mind wisely. You clever person, you. It's going to be really important to ground this week. That would be my advice. Ground. Find your body. Get in it. Hydrate. Get some crystals. Drink some water. Do it. Whatever spiritual practice calls for you to do. Whatever centers you. I want you to center. I want you to ground that center. And I want you to operate from there. It's not going to be hard. I cannot say that enough. I cannot say that enough. It's more difficult to process the emotions that are coming up, if there are any emotions, but the solution is right there. You're gonna need to have enough perspective to see that emotional moment for what it is. You're gonna have to have that perspective to not let your emotions control how you move. You're gonna have to have the perspective in that moment to understand that what you're experiencing is temporary and is not fully it's not particularly accurate to what you're experiencing. I'm trying to find the words, but I'm dragging right now. It's like, if you're freaking out at like a baby spider, that's my tea. Okay, I'm a freak out at a spider. But is it really that much of a threat? No. But you get what I'm saying. So just keep your perspective You don't have to stay calm. It's not about performing calmness. It's about really processing your emotions and getting back to a point of clarity so you can do what you need to do. I think that's going to conclude the reading for this week. I can't think of anything else to say, but I feel like there's something else I should say. We're just going to trust that this tarot card that comes out the top is what we need. Queen of Wands. Okay, what's up, girl? What fire signs are watching me today? What's tea? Oh. Some of y'all, you just kind of need to flex your gifts, like your spiritual gifts. If you're a witch, be a witch, babe. How about that? Okay? If you're a witch, be a witch. I also want to say that if you face something that makes you doubt yourself, right? One, know that you're equipped. But two, doubt yourself or just feel alone. Yeah, that's how that wants to come through. Doubt yourself or feel alone. Like, just don't be lonely. I'm not saying that as in, like, just change your mind. I mean, like, literally put people around you. You know, bring some love in your life. Have some sex, y'all. Okay? I know we're doing the alchemy thing and we're directing the energy, but sometimes you have to direct that sexual energy to the right person. Maybe you're directing it to some bull in your life. Like, you're putting all that creative energy into stressing about something. Oh, wow. This just made something click for me. Now that I saw 44 on the screen. Ah! Anyway, maybe you're putting all that energy towards stressing about something, dwelling on something, being sad about something. Why don't you put that energy where you want to put the energy? You know what I'm saying? Put that energy on where you want to put that energy. You feel me? I love y'all for real. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for your trust. Again, if you want to get more into what's going on for the week for your specific sign, I would hop on over to Patreon, patreon.com/conjuredpink. Everything's in the description box as well. And check out the elemental readings. Outside of that, I think that's going to be it, my loves. Thank you so much. And yeah, I look forward to working with you guys. Love you. Bye.